a really formal, put your pen to paper, sign on the dotted line kind of agreement? No, not necessarily. Most farms use a sign-up form, and that's, of course, really practical because who wants to distribute a 15-page brochure? There's nothing wrong with a sign-up form if the sign-up form, again, is very clear in what the person is signing up for. I really advocate for the checkbox. The checkbox that says, I understand that CSA involves shared risk and reward. I understand that if I don't pick up my box, if I don't pick up my share by 7 p.m., it will be given away. You don't technically need a signature on a sign-up form, but I'm not sure there's something wrong with that. Signatures are good, and they serve a role in proving that somebody agreed to the relationship. And from a marketing perspective, I think that kind of commitment from your member is a really good thing. Again, that's what we're selling. We're selling something different than what comes from the grocery store. So I have a model agreement, and it will help you take a look at how I've thought about phrasing these subjects to customers. And I'm putting this up on the screen right now. So section 1 is introducing, your CSA farm, talking about the good, happy things. What do you grow and why, and what does the season look like for you? Then we get into the shared commitments. What does sharing in the risk of crop failure mean? And what about surplus? And then especially sections 3, 4, and 5, calling out those responsibilities to pick up the share, to pay, and to communicate. Because honestly, it's when customers don't communicate with you that you end up with these problems like small claims courts. Just pretty much all of this could be solved if folks felt comfortable picking up the phone, but that's less and less the case, it seems. And you can download the member agreement at the website. It is at farmcommons.org/resources or /CSA webinar. Okay, not too many questions this time. On my other webinar, the questions were coming in really fast, but I bet you guys already know this. So next steps. Take a look at that member agreement this winter and see if you've got these terms lined out. Okay, we're going to move on to drop site issues and another in our parade of horrors. So story number 2. Let's see. We have got a farmer who uses one of her CSA members' porch in town for a drop-off. And we've got a mother. Mom comes to the drop site with 3 kids to pick up the share. And she loses track of the youngest while she's loading all the goodies into the car. And this kid, he climbs on a stack of CSA shares and they tip over on him. And what do you know? He ends up fracturing his arm. Well, Mom takes the kid to the ER and, explains what happened, and it all looks like it's going to turn out the kid's on the mend, no major crisis. Now, Mom recognizes that her kid is mischievous, and she lost track of him, so she doesn't blame the farmer or the homeowner for this. But then, 2 weeks later, a representative of Mom's health insurance company calls the farm and wants payment for their costs. So who's going to be responsible to pay this bill? Now, legally, we can't say